Today we're gonna make corned beef and cabbage, or cabbage and corned beef, any way you wanna call it. Ingredients are one stalk of scallion, 2 small tomatoes, 1 teaspoon of pimento seed, corned beef. This is 198 gram, 7 ounces. This is half of the big one. 1 medium-sized onion, 2 garlic cloves, 1 piece of thyme cut to 1 finger, a piece of thyme cut to 1 finger, and 2 tablespoons of ketchup in the end. And I'm adding 1 teaspoon of dried basil and 1 teaspoon of dried parsley. 1 teaspoon of dried parsley. 1 teaspoon of salt, because I'm sure this have salt in it. Okay, and half of Scotch bonnet pepper, half of it. We're not gonna dice it, we're just gonna put it in to flavor it. You can freeze the Scotch bonnet pepper, and if you want it to last, because this is frozen. And you can also freeze scallion, and you can also freeze thyme. Okay, just take out a piece when you're ready. For first thing first, cut this in half. That's good. If you want, you can cut this apart too. Cut out the heart. Yeah. And then just cut that out. Alright, and then cut this like that. And cut that like that. Next, add to a bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of salt, about a teaspoon or a tablespoon. Alright. Next, add enough water to cover it, to cover the surface. Why I do this? We do this to, I was told, with doing this, the little worms that might be in it will just surface. So you just soak this in some salt water for like 5 to 8 minutes, and any little insect that is inside will surface. I've never really seen an insect before, but we do this. It's just an habit. And then it also helps cleanse the cabbage. We're going to prep the seasoning. Let's put that aside. Let's do that. Cut that off, put that aside. Just peel that off like that. So we're going to rinse it. And let's do that. Let's put an onion. Yes. And then leave this. See, I'm peeling off just the skin. Leave the outer layer. That's the strongest part of the onion, I was told. And this now, just put that aside. So this is it. We're going to rinse this off. Alright. Oh, the garlic. You just smash it and it come off. Just like that. Scotch bonnet pepper. Then my frozen. See, it says hard. It's getting soft because I have it out, but I'm going to put it back in the fridge right away. Just cut it. Cut half. Put it aside. Let's put this back in the freezer. That's where I store mine. Now, smash the onion. Smash the garlic. Dice the onions. And dice Now after the cabbage is soaked, just rinse it again and we're gonna dice it. Some people do this fine, but I'm not gonna do it fine. I'm gonna do it chunkable sizes, like it's biteable. So what I'll do is just shred it. The first part of this meal is how you cook stewed cabbage. So like you can cook stewed cabbage for breakfast and you want to eat it with some bananas, whatever. Yeah. So the first part of this is stew. So this is the shredded 1 pound of cabbage. Put to it a frying pot. After 30 seconds, add oil. Add the oil. A 1/4 cup of oil. Just a little bit. And just allow that to hot. Dice the tomato. So we're gonna have to work fast. Once we start working, we're gonna have to work fast. Once the smoke is there, add the onions. You just allow this to burn for a minute. Add scallion. Add the piment, add the cabbage. Add the water. And cover your stove. And put the stove on low. Between half and low. See, between half and low. Yeah. After 8 minutes in, you just stir this. Stir it. It's been 8 minutes on low. You just stir it. You just stir it. Add the salt. Where I live is kind of moist, so you make the salt stick. So that's it. So you just let that stay like that. I'm going to simmer this for a little more time. Open this. Can't remove the paper. So we do it sometimes. But I don't remove the paper. I'm just doing it just for the sake. I just do a fast thing. You have here, so you want to do it like this. Oops. Yes. I don't really eat this regular. I can't tell the last I prepare this meal, because I don't eat things from the can. But I'm just preparing it for you. So this is the corned beef. Put it aside until you're ready. So it's been 12 minutes. Now it's been 12 minutes and this is almost cooked. Add the corned beef. Add the corned beef and then just dice it. Stir it in. And you can turn your stove on low now, from between very low to low. So that's it. You just cover this. So you just add the cabbage, Then I like to add some, like a teaspoon of dried parsley and a teaspoon of dried basil to enhance the flavor. Right. At this point, remember, you should turn the stove on low. After about a minute, add the ketchup. This is like quarter cup or 2 tablespoons. That's it. Just cover your stove and turn it off. The heat will finish cooking it. See, when I'm cooking food, I don't like to overcook it, because most of the nutrient is in the food when it's raw. So the less you cook it, the better. Cabbage and corned beef. Cabbage and corned beef. Cabbage and corned beef. Cabbage and corned beef. Corned beef and cabbage with white rice. Corned beef and cabbage with white rice. Corned beef and cabbage. Corned beef and cabbage. This is my proportion. So you see, it can't taste good a long time like this, huh? This is my proportion. See? I don't cook banana. I overcook banana.